Today, we're calling all stay-at-home moms and giving you an amazing opportunity that you may not have known about because not very many people know about this one thing. In order for you to be able to stay at home, make money online while taking care of your kids, and also doing it without a whole bunch of social media followers. My name is Jennifer Clarke, and this is Elke Clarke, and we are a mother-daughter duo team who help coach people how to make money online using a platform called Zazzle. And that is what this whole video is going to be about, is learning a little bit more about the Zazzle platform and how it can really cater to helping stay-at-home moms have that work-life balance and potentially not even have to go back to their 9-to-5 job when your maternity or paternity leave is over, so that you're able to then enjoy growing up with your kids, watching them get older, and also taking care of them. And Elke actually has a really interesting story and can relate to this because she was a stay-at-home mom and was really advocating for being able to look after myself and my two younger brothers when we were little kiddos. And it made such a difference in our lives, my life especially, because then we weren't going from babysitter to babysitter and then barely seeing our parents, because I know that that is a lot of people's lifestyles where just recently I was talking to somebody and said that they only see their kids for a couple hours a week, which is definitely not something that someone wants to do and continue on with their lifestyle. So in this video, we're going to be covering what Zazzle is and how it can give you an opportunity to make money online while looking after your kids.
Yeah, and welcome. If this is interesting to you, I didn't even know what Zazzle was when I first started. I was just looking for anything and everything to make money online. And as you can see, when you Google it, and there's a whole bunch of options. Some of them seem sketchy. And, even at the beginning, I thought, is this real for real? But it was also at a time in 2008 when people weren't even shopping online. So first of all, the one thing that stopped me from feeling like this would be a good opportunity is not even part of the equation nowadays, because I'm sure you've shopped online. Whoever is watching, there it's just a totally different landscape, let's call it.
Yeah.
But what's really good is the other question that you have to ask yourself when you're asking, which thing am I going to use to make money online so that I don't have to go out to work or physically be somewhere, or even be our own boss. Because one of the things that I really wanted was not just that it was something that made money online, but I wanted to be flexible, wanted to have a lot of income coming in, even more than what my boss in my regular day job said that I could, achieve, even after being there for 5-6 years, for being loyal to the company. It was like, heck no. Why am I waiting that long? And I'm not even building something for myself. And that, I think, is the most important part. Is since starting with this platform on Zazzle, doing print on demand, I didn't realize how stable it could be for something that's an online making money option. And also the ability to just decide based on my ability to make the money based on certain strategies that I've used. Now I can literally decide how much money I'm going to make, because I'm getting so good at being predictable as to how to make the money, what to do with the money. And it was all done, even my first really big 6-figure set of years, of 6 to 7 years, for example, didn't even need social media, because they weren't there actually.
Yeah.
That's how dated I am now, because I started this in 2008. That's in dog years, or computer or online years. It just seems ancient, right? But coming from, let me speak to your future self and say, hey, I would be incredibly grateful if I would have known about this back when, and been able to manage it and grow it as much as it is possible now,
Yeah.
compared to when I did it. Because 10 years later, 17 years later, I don't need anything else. My Zazzle stores are really good at making me money when I want them to make me money. And I can increase my income whenever I want to, which is crazy, because who knew that you could have so much control over your income? And we're not just talking a couple of $1,000s a month, right? We're talking even our clients are making somewhere between $10,000 to $20,000 a month US, if they've got their store at optimum capacity for what they're doing right now. And I think that just like blew my mind, because it never occurred to me that that could be something I could do. And look, with sun shining is coming through. So now my face is all lit up in different ways. So yeah, so just hear that and go like, this could be a long-term thing, because the first thing you want to do is not waste your time, right? You don't want to waste time putting all this effort in, because you don't have a lot of time anyway. You want to spend the time with your kids, or your, whatever you want to do, by staying home, whether it's an aging parent, or some other like an adult that you have to take care of, that's like a sibling, or a son or daughter. It's everybody's circumstance is different, but the key is stay at home, work flexibly, don't have to be in a certain location at a certain time, and also be able to get the money that they need. And obviously we can never make any income claims. So please make sure you realize that this is all educational, but your own, efforts are going to be the reason why or not you're going to make the money. Okay. So that's just make that clear. But we certainly have a lot of client proof and our proof that it's a really viable option to make money online. So let's go there. Okay. So what else where do you want to tackle?
I want to share the screen and showcase what Zazzle is, so that people can understand what it is to make money online with Zazzle. Can you see the screen?
It's
okay.
It's coming. There we go. Awesome.
Okay. Perfect. So this is Zazzle.com. And like I mentioned before, people are starting to hear a little bit more about what Zazzle is, because it might be a little bit more on your radar if people are planning personalized birthday parties or bridal showers, baby showers. I know that a lot of people do go to Amazon for those things, and Etsy definitely, but Zazzle's coming more to the forefront of allowing people to really have those personalized celebrations and get everything for a really decent price, and also get all of the matching products and things that are available, because Zazzle offers over 1,500 product types and styles for you to post for sale and customize. So for two different reasons to look at this is looking at it almost as like a buyer or a customer, and then also looking at it as a potential seller. So you can see here on the Zazzle.com website, there are already so many things that are available. And at the time of this recording, we're coming up onto Valentine's Day. So they're, showcasing a lot more Valentine's Day products. But this is where you can get an inspiration to see that there's so many amazing designs out there already for people to buy, but that also gives you the opportunity to get inspired to create products that may be similar in certain niches. Okay, there are so many opportunities for you as a designer to create amazing, beautiful products. As I mentioned, they have over 1,500 different product types and styles. And so if Zazzle has not yet been on your radar, then, for example, even if we go to baby shower, you can see that there are so many amazing designs where there are different themes and also product types. And so being a stay-at-home mom, first of all, you probably are very much well educated in what happens for a baby shower and or for little toddlers in terms of home decor, etc. So you can already get inspired to start understanding what maybe you could even start to design on Zazzle. Okay. And so I want to let you know that it's such a robust platform that offers high quality products and also offers shipping and handling and deals with customer service. They source the products out and also deal with everything that happens after the transaction when a customer buys the product. So you as a designer or a seller just need to create a store and also decide what niche or niche you want to get into, and then start posting products for sale. The best part about it is absolutely free for you to create an account on Zazzle. And I'm going to share this tab instead. It's free to start selling on Zazzle, to create an account and open up a store and also post the products, because a lot of people on the internet are advocating for Shopify and also other print-on-demand websites that allow you to sell on Etsy, but that includes costs and also a multiple different platforms that you have to work with. Building your own website, creating a Shopify store, then creating your designs using Printful or Printify. So there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to other ways to make money online with print on demand. And Zazzle is the all-in-one platform that has everything all included in it, and you don't have to deal with the customer service and the shipping and the handling and all of the stuff that gives you headaches, especially if maybe you're thinking, hey, I might open up an Etsy store and start selling these little things that I'm making as crafts as a stay-at-home mom. But that is so stressful. And then you also have a whole bunch of inventory in your store. In your house, that you have to sell. So Zazzle is completely free. All you have to do is go to Zazzle.com and then click sell on Zazzle, and then you can create an account. And then you're able to explore the website and start making really beautiful products. First of all, you don't need to have any experience in designing and or even selling online. It's just a learning curve. You just have to open up your store and take the first leap. Plus, in the description of this video, you'll find a really helpful 3-day mini challenge to help you open up your store, start your store account, and post a product for sale, and learn a little bit about promotion using Pinterest. And it's very easy for you to get started. So it shouldn't be a scary thing. And I just want to say too, to stay-at-home moms, that maybe you're watching this video and you're like, okay, well, it's cool and it's a really nice idea, but I don't have the time, or I'm not really 100% invested. I was just even speaking to a stay-at-home mom recently this past weekend, and I tried to explain what Zazzle was, and it just seemed very overwhelming. And you have to take your mindset out of the fact that you're staying at home and you've been at a corporate job or a 9-to-5 job for your entire life, or maybe you never really worked. I don't know, but no judgment. But you might have past experiences with making money that aren't as flexible and not as comfortable, but it's also very uncomfortable learning a new skill set and then deciding, I'm going to be my own boss and I'm going to take charge, because security and all of those things that's what people think about, the paycheck every week, understanding how much money you're going to make every week, and also the way that you go back to work, you already know everything because you've been trained for that. And so Zazzle sometimes it's a super lucrative option and very, very easy and flexible. But for some reason, some stay-at-home moms shy away from even just opening up a store because they don't want to commit to it, because they might be scared. And I want to remove that mindset from you, because it is something that can change your life. Elke and I have been able to work at home from our houses and also travel and spend time with family and friends and work when we want to work, because we dedicated time and effort into learning what the Zazzle platform was and understanding the possibilities and opportunities that it would give us. And to be, like Elke said, if she could have told herself, 10 years in the future or 10 years in the past, rewind time, say, start this thing now and stick with it, then we would not be here, or the future would be different for us if we decided not to work with the Zazzle platform in 2008. And I've traveled the world. I've lived in different countries. Elke stayed at home with her kids and helped us grow up and saw us through high school and university. And Zazzle just gave us so many opportunities that we could not even fathom when we first opened that or clicked on that button and said, open up that first store.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. When you start talking about what Zazzle, like I've been able to do because of my Zazzle earnings, yeah, basically I have no debt. My kids all went through schools and college or university, and it's all debt free. They all have their houses. They all have it's lovely. And I think that just made it even more important. It wasn't just like a quick fix for the time that I was staying at home with the kids. It turned into be a long-term career almost, because
Mm-hmm.
it also gave me a lot of confidence and clarity as to what I really wanted to have my business look like. And that's so important, that you can actually decide what that looks like, your business. And that's one of the things, I mean, we're not here to talk about our course, but that's the one thing that I say a lot to our coaching clients is, you don't have to do your business in a way that you think you need to do it. You can do it the way you want to do it, so that it works for you, because there's multiple ways to do it based on your boundaries, based on your non-negotiables, based on, like my non-negotiable was I wanted to make over $100,000 a year, clear profit, because that's what I gave up when I stayed home with the kids. And so it was like this benchmark. And after, when I got even like to almost $200,000 a year, it was like, I set my benchmark too low.
Mm-hmm.
So just consider, as Jen said, like you might be really worried that you don't know what it's going to look like. And we obviously can't make any income claims. We're not going to say you're going to, do well or not do well. The main thing is you haven't tried, so
Yeah.
you don't know yet. And if you can just get over that shyness of, should I do this? Is it going to be a waste of time? It's not like we're asking you to quit your job. This is like, again, with our coaching program, we set up a set of strategies and workflows so that you can actually do only 20 hours a month and still get a lot of really productive work done that's going to build on itself, so that you can start to see earnings that's even more and more passive. And I think that's the key, is just you don't understand yet what type of business operations you could set up if you haven't given it a shot, or even like explored trainings like ours to see whether or not it's a better way, or even like something you can do not only with your other job but as a part-time job, and start building it up, and then decide when this is getting really a lot better,
Mhm.
then you can decide whether you want to quit your actual job,
Yeah.
etc. So again, very, very flexible.
I wanted to just touch on that point before we wrap up this video, is the fact that it's so flexible that you have an opportunity, for example, while your baby's sleeping or having a nap, or when there's a little bit of free time, or when there's not free time as well, you can work it within your schedule, that you're able to work on your store and create some products just in a little time span. You don't need hours and hours and hours every single day. You can do it in little small chunks, and it allows you to fill in the space, make you feel good about something that you're doing, and also the community that you would be in. Let's call it the Profit by Design Academy coaching program. If you were to actually come into our coaching program and be part of that community, it gives you a sense of support too, because a lot of stay-at-home moms, if your partner is also working or maybe not around all the time, then you're alone with your baby. And I've heard this story so many times. They're like, I just want to have an adult conversation. Don't want to hear baby giggles all the time. And I mean, of course, you want to spend time with your baby and hear all of the little smiles and laughs and everything. But sometimes it's not always sunshine and rainbows. And so I'm sure that you might want to have a community and a support system that allows you to feel like an adult, feel like you're doing the things that you personally want to do too, and not lose your sense of being a person, and instead of giving up everything and just being a mom. Because I've heard that a couple times too. And I don't want to put down motherhood or say that it's not something that people should be doing, but a lot of mothers seem to really enjoy recreating themselves after raising kids. And so if you can keep that sense of structure and sense of that you're doing something to provide for your household and that you're making money, that would also boost your morale and boost your enthusiasm of being a stay-at-home mom and also being a successful entrepreneur at the same time.
Yeah, because I think that's the key, really. You've just hit on that. That was so important for me, that I didn't lose my identity. I wasn't just the mom, even though that's why I sacrificed everything that I'd worked for initially to stay at home so that I could have that experience and be there for my kids. But in the end, they grow up, right? Then they don't need you as much. Sorry. And then you go like, well, what just happened? Now I just lost 20 years. Whereas for me, I didn't lose anything. I actually also built myself up in my own ability to be an entrepreneur, to earn money, to create something that I can then continue to do after I wasn't as needed as a mom.
Yeah.
So with that, we better leave you because
Yeah.
it's getting run in time. I hope that's inspired you. I hope you're going to go check out Zazzle.com and see what's all about. Obviously, it's all free and it's all easy to do, but it's also a business that you may not have that many skill sets in terms of how to set it up, how to create all the products, what kind of like scheduling and marketing and whatever you need. And like I said, you don't need social media, but you do need to be very clever when it comes to marketing your products and getting your listings seen. And that's where we come in with any of our training, because we've gone through that and we've had those failures, and now we have shortcuts for you. So if you're ever interested in that, but in the meantime, we have a lot of really great resources for you. Start with that 3-day challenge if you're absolutely brand new. If you already heard about Zazzle and you open a store and it's like, well, it's not working, check out our 150 niche guide, because that's going to help you with what product types and what niches to get into, or niches if you're in the States. And what other things do we have for people? But those two are definitely
Those two
linked.
are in the description of this video, and there's also a link to our website that you can check us out and learn a little bit more about who we are and our coaching program. And as always, like this video, subscribe, comment below, let us know if you are a stay-at-home mom and you're looking to get into being an online entrepreneur and how we can help you. And have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Hi.